And if you're interested in this topic and want to know more, then I highly recommend you go check out these channels as they've covered Dreamworld extensively. All videos mentioned in this video have been referenced in the description below. And without videos like these, we would be none the wiser, because this story goes much deeper than you may think. Before the Kickstarter, before all the drama, and before anybody really knew about Dreamworld, two aspiring, inexperienced game developers with no proof or prior experience decide to create the world's greatest MMO. The last game you'll ever play, they say, with thousands of biomes, pets, and every genre and style included. The story of Dreamworld itself starts earlier than the year 2020, but this isn't just a story about the world's most unrealistically ambitious MMO, because it actually starts with these two people. And when you ever decide to fund a project, it's always best to know who's behind it before handing over your hard-earned cash. We have Zachary Kaplan and Garrison Belak, two friends who dropped everything for this game. We'll start off with Garrison, as there's not too much to say
Match
about him
found.
at this point, but he is the one founder in the story that has any semblance of experience, at least when it comes to development. Apparently, he worked at Google and Facebook for less than a year, but it was later confirmed that this was only for 4 months each as an intern. He did also work at Apple for over 3 years, and was also a senior robotics engineer for a year and 6 months. So Garrison does have some experience when it comes to development, but none of his experiences really apply to game development. But now we move on to arguably the main character in this story.
Relax.
Zach is
I've
a
already sorted
self-confessed
everything.
serial entrepreneur. Imagine the most cliche Silicon Valley tech bro, and you have Zach. Not trying to be mean here, but he did drop out of college to pursue the entrepreneurial lifestyle in order to create his first company called Aegis, all the way back in May of 2012. In this time, while being a CEO for his own startup, he also worked as a freelance web developer for about 3 months for one of Garrison's family members. Then a marketing consultant for 4 months, then a marketing and project manager for a year, and finally a marketing manager for a year and a half, which as the CEO of your own company leaves a lot of questions regarding the success of his first product, because either Zach is really talented with web design and marketing to a point where he just does it for fun, or something big went down with Core Aegis. So what is Core Aegis and why is it important to Dreamworld? Core Aegis is a company that sells products. These ones to be specific. A not so stylish, expensive portable speaker that you wear. Sounds great, right? I love it when people blast tech bro motivational hype music at 6 in the morning. I mean, who doesn't? Well, this will show us a lot about how the Dreamworld poster boy Zach both sells his ideas and his ability to execute them. The 2015 Kickstarter trailer, in all fairness, was done pretty well. It's definitely a throwback to the dubstep era with their music choice, back when electronic farts were cool. He explains the product, the reason why he made it, and the potential safety benefits as well. But then there's this trailer right here, posted a couple years later in 2018, that acts as a template for what we'll see later with Dreamworld.
And I was running with my earbuds in, and I got hit by taxi cabs twice. And I knew I needed my music a different way.
Yeah, that's right. His solution to getting hit twice by cabs while listening to music is to make a wearable portable speaker. And apparently his prototypes were so good that he even had people following him whilst running.
So I think I stuck 2 old speakers in a backpack and started running around with it. And I quickly realized that whenever I'd stop at any intersection, like 5 people behind me would all sort of like stop with me and like look around like they didn't know me. And I realized that they were running with me because they really liked the music.
So first we have a sob story which I can't help but think is fake and would only hope to be so. And secondly, an over-exaggerated example of how great the idea is because he had a bunch of people following him like Forrest Gump. Whether it's true or not, you can begin to see how Zach sells his ideas. I don't know why it works, but it does. He also sent Syndicate a speaker to wear one for extra exposure, which might have helped a little bit towards gaining funding. But for anyone who backed this project for about $90 or more, would receive a core for themselves. Everyone was looking forward to their new strap-on speaker, and on the 22nd of September 2015, victory was announced. Finally, people can annoy the world together as Zach confirmed things were going forward. I cannot thank you enough for your support, care, contributions, and belief in the core. And I'm so excited to know that I'll be sending yours in several short months. Well, less than a month later, on the 14th of October, people would log in to see that this project was now cancelled. Zach explained in a post later that he was approached by people who wanted to help bring Core Ages to life. This post was sold as good news, as everyone who still wanted one could buy it for cheaper on the website. To this day, the products that they have are still coming soon, so no one actually got anything out of it.
One enemy remaining.
People that they would receive their speakers, everyone gets a big fat.
Enemy defenders on.
Zach also
You don't mess with my crew.
Baron. And to be honest, there's not too much to say about it, besides the fact that this isn't the most healing brand I've ever encountered.
Manners.
I mean, I found it funny that their fab icon looks like a man tipping the fedora, and how the Baron brand is in fact Baron, with 3 to maybe 4 items in the store. And while recording this, it appears that the site is now down. So either they're coming back with some sick Dreamworld merch, or this store be in fact. I found the About Us page to be quite interesting. Baron is a worn calling card, a community brand where the brave few take it upon themselves to create and persevere where others would quit cold. When you see a Baron brand,
Dizzy's up!
what kind of person
Enemy's got
Last player standing.
creative artistic outlet for styles he envisions wearing, as well as a way to identify unique and build a
Okay,
community with
we know the drill.
like-minded people
Stick to
around
your
the world.
roles and we'll crush
From
it.
Zach and Baron. Sounds more like he's trying to start a cult than anything else, but we already know that nobody besides probably a few influencers and friends received the core. However, there's nothing impressive about assigning yourself as CEO for a company that's achieved nothing. And talking about yourself in that way while signing off as you is basically this meme. For those of you who
Alarm bots
haven't
out.
been following the Dreamworld drama, you might think I'm being petty here, but trust me, I'm speaking with the knowledge of what's Zach is a smart guy. He knows how
Gun
to sell
here.
a product, but his track record doesn't really show much promise, and when you're putting money into anything, it's always worth knowing where it goes to. It's like hiring someone. See if they
The hunt begins! Dizzy's up top!
you can see that these guys aren't exactly proven game developers. And that's okay, you've got to start somewhere. Most people start
Get him, wingman! Shot my wingman!
It's the definition of over.
Last player standing.
The beginning of Dreamworld actually starts with a game called Elysium.
One enemy remaining.
My ult ready.
This world. And according to their Kickstarter page that we'll look at later, their journey
They're nothing to me.
and released a prototype on the 14th of
Last
August.
round in the half.
According to information
Don't be
found
cheap.
out later,
There.
these guys went to Minecraft servers in search of their new audience. Inviting people of all ages into
Appreciate
their
it.
Discord to get hyped.
Y'all need a gun? I'll spot you.
way.
Apparently they got banned from a few Minecraft servers for self-promotion, but hey, it worked. Anyway, on the 21st of September, the Elysium YouTube channel was created. And on the same day of creation came these 2 videos. One is a promo of the game showing
I got
very
the spike.
laggy in-game
Spike
footage
drop.
of the game. The second is for a
Jets grounded.
maker competition, where they show the
Enemy
winners.
spotted. A.
On the same YouTube channel,
My territory!
One enemy remaining.
Reloading.
funding from, I quote, the largest investor in the world.
Blocking sight.
Much, who, or why. This video, as you can see right here,
Blocking sight.
you may assume that I just found out to it in some unhelpful because as demonstrated,
They will cower!
See nothing. Sentry.
you can simply go to their playlist and
Blind.
find
My ult ready. What?
I mean, it was a heartfelt, humble video. Thank you to their community for all the support. But with how the
Switching
story
sides.
turns out, one could assume that this announcement for successful
Hey,
funding
if we can do it once, we can do it again.
later down the line. In January 2021, Dreamworld becomes Dreamworld. as shown on their socials and their new website. The website at this time was a simple template, more of a
Alarm bot out.
the key piece of information found here,
Turret
or
out.
at least for a short period of time before they tried to hide it, was their About Us page. You've got these two Discord profiles here, Wolf as Zach and Garble as Garrison. And here it says, one superstar ex-Google engineer and one serial entrepreneur with 9 years of game development experience. On
Keep
the
it
surface,
cool.
it sounds really
That's how you
impressive.
survive.
You've got somebody who worked at Google and a game dev with a lot of experience. Well, these are just words, because you already know that Garrison only worked at Google as an intern for 4 months. I guess it just sounds impressive when
Here.
you say ex-Google engineer. And then you've got Zach, who says he's got 9 years of experience in game development. But when pressed about this later, it turns out that he's got nothing to show for it. And apparently all he did was just come up with ideas, write the notes down for it, maybe a story or two, and then that was it. Now, none of this was really
Spike
known or
down,
taken
B.
into account at the time because
One enemy remaining.
Bot coming back.
this project that could have easily just fizzled away or released later down the line with the funding they apparently secured. But this is what
Sage, can you hear me? Yeah, Mike. Yeah.
March 2021.
Match point.
Is this
Just looking at
too
this
easy?
trailer on its own,
It feels easy.
raise suspicion. An infinite open world MMO where you can essentially do anything, build anything, dig anywhere, explore multiple massive cities with millions of other players on the same server,
Turret
thousands
out.
of unique biomes, pets,
Placing
and
alarm bot.
every genre and style in between. If that sounds crazy, that's because it is, and don't take my word for it, because Zach gives us an idea on how immense this game will be.
Dreamworld is the massive creative open world sandbox.
Here. Here.
We want to create the world.
Found them. Killed my bot.
You want to cut it down? Go cut it down. Use dirt that
Turret down.
level it. Take
Spike planted.
Healing.
One enemy remaining.
Oh.
Because why not?
Reloading.
Thanks.
No,
Imagine if I died.
Amen, amen.
Defenders win.
Reloading.
March 17th and March 15th, COVID hit New York City, and I lost my job as a waiter. And my fiance left me soon after.
The fiance left me line becomes one of the greatest memes in this Dreamworld saga. But anyway, we'll revisit this later because what he says in this trailer stirs up some pretty big unexpected drama. Throughout this trailer, you can see that everything in this game so far looks out of place from each other. No
Match
consistency, no
found.
balance, and for some reason, no shadows. I get that it's early on in development, but everything looks off. Almost as if they mashed a bunch of Unreal Store assets together. Later on in this video, your boy Garrison pops up saying that they've come up with a solution to have millions of players in a single world.
Zach has always had this idea of a single global game world. The largest digital world that exists today can only have thousands of people. Then we came up with a solution that allows us to have
Relax.
millions.
I've already thought of
Dreamworld
everything.
will be the largest multiplayer game ever.
This is a solution that on its own could probably sell for millions, if not.
The safety officer relays this to the captain, but after no response, he orders the engine room to evacuate on his own. The captain says, "No, stay. We're leaving." So what do? General emergency? The captain tells Ferrarini that he's abandoning ship. Abandon ship! Another announcement is made.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. The situation is under control. Please remain calm. And at this time, proceed to your muster station. They're located outside on deck 4.
The Livorno Coast Guard calls again. The captain declares distress. The Coast Guard officially calls for rescue operations. They contact Pietro Mille, the helicopter base commander, who then calls in every available pilot as he rushes down to the helicopter base. Pilon shuts down the emergency generator for the final time. The first rescue vessel arrives. By this point, the lifeboats are already going. Luckily, the ship is very close to shore. Oh, perhaps too close to shore. The ship forcefully runs aground, creating an uneven center of gravity, and it begins heavily listing starboard. The captain issues a general emergency on board. The announcement to abandon ship is finally called and alarms ring out, and with that comes panic. And now that they're listing, with many of the lifeboats too awkwardly positioned to enter the water, there aren't enough readily available, and they have to start going back and forth to the shore, picking people up and dropping them off. The patrol boats report to the Livorno harbour master that the ship has run aground and is listing heavily. So the harbour master asks the captain about it, and the captain says, "No,
This
no,
bow
no,
has
the
taken
ship
men
is still
and beast
floating."
alike. I
In
found
fact,
there is
we're
little
trying to maneuver
difference.
it onto the shore. They know he's lying. The captain then says to block it out the starboard anchor. So they drop out the anchors, but let out too much chain, effectively rendering them useless. The deputy mayor of Giglio, Mario Rodriguez, and tobacco shop owner Giovanni Rossi arrive at the harbour. They watch the scene unfold. As the first of the lifeboats arrive on shore, the deputy mayor takes the initiative and races to board one of the lifeboats, returning to the ship, and starts trying to find someone in charge. He gives up and starts helping passengers. Scatino tells everyone to leave and take radios, but not before changing
Alarm bot
Standing
out.
ahead.
into a nice priorities.
Found them.
Dimitri proceeds.
Turret out.
Enemy spot A.
Recalling my bot.
By this point, approximately 300 people.
Spike down
I got
A.
The first hour long flight.
One down.
One enemy remaining.
Bridge, coordinating evacuation. He then leaves to help passengers.
Enemy A. That's going to be the
The
scar.
ship's black box stops there.
Reloading.
That means
I'll take out
from
their
here,
sky.
Things are going to get
It's
a little
something I must do.
A while later, rescue helicopters arrive, but they're struggling to find the ship because they're expecting it to still be well above water. Passengers are scaling down the port side by ladder as lifeboats return to pick them up.
Oh my goodness. It was no joke anymore.
We win, we survive.
Yes.
He's not allowed to
There.
still
I'm
moving.
allowed, I'm allowed.
The fire sets off. The ship stops healing and comes to a final resting place. Now the Coast Guard calls the captain because he's just learned that the captain has abandoned the ship. The captain claims, no, actually I slipped and I fell into one of the lifeboats. I'm close. But now that I'm on board, I may as well get back to shore. DeFalco and the captain kind of exits
There.
and then
Placing alarm bot.
makes it. From here, we only have
Turret out.
reports to rely on. It's not going to be soon.
There.
Point
But
planted.
they say
There.
that Julius police chief then
Where are you?
One enemy remaining.
Found them.
Killed my bot.
the captain helped anyone while he was there, and in fact,
We'll catch them. Wall
a
raised.
while later, a rescue boat picks up the captain and takes him to the harbour. He speaks to the police. He then finds the ship's onboard chaplain, Father Raphael Molina.
Now your nightmare is over.
Then he goes to the harbour master's office and receives probably the biggest dress
Commendable.
of his entire
Again.
life. Port authorities ask the taxi driver to take the captain back to the hotel. The captain takes the 30-second cab ride to the harbour's hotel. According to the cabbie, he was beaten like a dog, cold and afraid. He only asked me where he could buy a pair of fresh socks. But then he perked right up again and gave an interview to a news crew. He told them that he was the last to leave.
The captain is usually the last to abandon ship. What happened, Captain?
There they are. Good. Curiosity. I have this back.
Spike down A.
A South Korean couple is found in their cabin, safe but shivering. They had slipped through the crack to exit their cabin. last survivor, Manrico
find you.
Gianmanzoni, was found
There.
who was the cabin service director. In the end, 32 people died. The final body was
Spike is
discovered
down.
nearly
Last player standing. Spike down A.
and it's believed that he died a hero, helping passengers off the ship. The Costa Concordia was the largest...
Last round
cruise
before the
ship
switch.
since the
Buy what
Titanic.
you need. Otherwise, we're going to look very stupid.
This is what happens to a
Reloading.
10,000-ton cruise liner. It's halfway.
Kill my copy. There.
Scanning ahead. There they are.
But this isn't the end. It's just a halfway point.
One enemy remaining.
Initiated.
Spaghetti of details to untangle. Let's dive in. Here they are.
Where are we?
Revealing area.
Reloading. Area's hit. We just
Reloading.
like those biometrics.
My ult is
Ready. Switching sides. Their teeth will chatter in the cold and dark.
The Costa Concordia was more than just a floating resort. There's a mall, a casino, cha-ching, cha-ching. This iron chest was full of safes, and
Placing
secrets,
alarm bot.
and expensive fittings. And there were plenty of gamers prepared to
Placing
suicide
sentry.
authorities and try their luck in the hot zone.
there.
Within days, police divers reported that valuable items, once seen lying around the ship, were now missing. High-end liquor, expensive furniture, dining sets, cash from the casino, cash registers, jewelry and
I'll
display
hunt down
cabinets,
Sky.
safes, Japanese woodblock prints by famous 18th century artists, as well as the iconic bell, which hung from the bridge
Little
of
help?
the ship. It was never found.
I'm ending.
It's a big fuck off bell. Even the server admins were getting involved. Four divers who were part of the company contracted to refloat the Concordia were spotted on CCTV, sneaking out to the ship. A patrol boat was
Last player standing.
inside the fancy suites with rucksacks full of stolen goods. The four men are charged.
Spike planted.
Pinching. Later on, stolen as well as legitimate items found their way to Amazon and eBay. Chips from the casino. Highly sought after souvenirs.
Hey!
Guy even made a listing for the chip itself, advertising it as wire to collect. And although there were plenty of
I did.
bidders,
Again.
eBay
Their fear is a trap, and the trap is fresh.
I know you want to see Scatino go to jail, and we'll get to that. But first, we have to talk about someone else. Dominika Samort.
That was a close one.
Placing sentry.
There was speculation that she was on the bridge that evening because she was the captain's mistress.
Get out of my way!
Media speculation.
Here.
They both denied their love for years and
On my
maintained
way.
that they were just friends. Although she did later admit to media that she found
Turret destroyed. Bring them down. Take hold.
He says there is no romantic link between.
I'll find you.
Marked one. Spike planted. Last player standing. Flawless.
and took several interviews. But as the pressure mounted,
Everyone makes fun
she
of
began
German
making ominous
efficiency.
threats to
Ha
Scott.
ha. Just keep laughing as you use all my gear.
And that you have but 1 week to complete. But things from here get weird. Sir Morton is a bit of a wild card. In a subsequent interview, she claimed a helicopter came to the ship well before the other rescues
Placing alarm bot.
to take away the panic And what was that
Turn
package?
out.
Drugs, apparently. So rumors began that the ship was running narcotics for the mafia. And not without cause, a number of cruise ships, even recently, have been caught trafficking drugs. As an aside, Scatino was tested for drugs immediately after the crash. He tested negative for drugs in his system, but trace amounts of cocaine were found in the outside.
One enemy remaining. Spike down A.
Bring them down.
Oh right, a helicopter. Samorton commented on it again the next day and said, actually, that helicopter was just for the captain as a means of evacuation from the ship.
Spike's here.
Okay, wait. So she expected to get some sort of first-class rescue while everyone else was still stuck on the ship? Wait, how did we get here? Oh, right.
Alarm bot out.
Divers were quick to head to the captain's cabin where they found Miss Samorton's lingerie and other articles of clothing as well.
Placing sentry.
The jig was up, but they continued denying it. Samorton mostly faded from international attention until she was told to appear before the court to present witness testimony. The judge
30
pressed her to
seconds
be
left.
truthful about their relationship, or she would be held in contempt.
Tell me the truth or shut up.
So finally, she admitted it.
Yes, I had a sentimental relationship.
Last player standing.
But now, stop asking about my private life.
Captain's lover.
10 seconds left.
Scatino had been having an
Match
affair
point.
for several weeks.
They
She
don't
also
have
said
a
that on
single
the night
life
she
worth
boarded,
saving.
she didn't have a ticket. She didn't need to pay because nobody questions you when you're the captain's lover. Naturally, she gave another confusing interview after leaving court.
I want to say that today is the second time I died because
Placing alarm bot.
little help. Psychological brain problems.
Stay
And
focused.
today I died
Turn
the second
out.
time because, of course, people find out something that I try to hide.
Subsequent to the trial, she used her fame in Moldova to become a political activist, often appearing on television and radio and in articles covering protests, accompanied by pictures of her being arrested by police.
I've got your trail.
Enemy A. My ult is ready. Little help.
Placing swarm grenade. Swarm grenade out.
Spike planted.
Violence wins riots, yada yada. And interestingly, Carter pushed to block the sale of shares
Recalling my bot.
training
Bot coming
network
back.
to Russia. Other than that, I don't really know what she's been doing. Check on the Oh God, not again.
Revealing area. Right here.
Scatter! Several civil suits were quickly lodged against
Placing sentry.
and their parent
Enemy spotted A.
immediately saw a share drop of 20.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Mental health, lost belongings, and loved ones.
Sudden death.
You see, there's still plenty of fun to be had.
Within a few days, facing financial and media pressure, the CEO attempted to join the bandwagon against the captain and the crew.
That was not the ordinary route that the ship was taking at the time.
Alarm bot out.
Not only taking at the time that the ship was
Placing sentry.
Was not approved to deviate from the route, but that wasn't true. Approval isn't required if the ship is deviating by less than 15 miles, or that it was against company rules. Also untrue, because investigators found that they didn't have any rules about deviating route, and they tacitly encouraged sail by salutes. Now, in response to the civil suit, Costa Crociere offered passengers 11,000 euros each as compensation.
That's kind of small.
11,000 euros, about $14,000, is the minimum compensation under international law when a ship is abandoned.
This was to reimburse the tickets, as well as
Got one.
unexpectedly traveled for.
And that was supposed to release that.
Recalling my bot. Bot coming back.
And anything that has to do with that.
Bring them down. Spike planted.
We're not too happy with this deal, and they refused to take the money.
And it takes hold.
One enemy remaining.
My ultimate is ready.
Last player standing.
I've got your trail. Area's clear.
The judge agrees.
Defenders win.
Who's up for a debrief? Anyone? No one?
Residual droplets of responsibility onto the faces of 6 staff members. Passengers and relatives of the dead are livid that the company has been able to avoid criminal responsibility.
Offered is not commensurate.
Civil suits against the company continue. By the way, the residents of the island of Giglio also banded together and sought damages. They didn't get much. Eventually, passengers who refused the initial compensation of 11,000 joined civil parties against Scatino in his trial in 2015.
Is not commensurate.
They were awarded 30,000 euros each. Other cases, especially those involving lost relatives, are settled for undisclosed amounts.
Match found.
New York attorney Peter Renee traveled to Budapest to represent 6 real survivors of the disaster.
At Renee and Renee,
I've
we
already sorted
personally work on
everything.
every case.
And we'll work harder than anyone to get you the most money possible in the shortest amount of time.
And while on the job, a 7th case cropped up via email. An elderly woman, Alona, said,
"Help me, Mr. Ronai, for I have lost my daughter, Eva, and my 5-year-old granddaughter, Roxana."
So Mr. Renai agreed to speak with her. However, there were some inconsistencies in her story. Neither Eva nor Roxana were on the passenger list. Odd, but Costa is known for having stowaways.
Gotcha, bitch.
Still, Mr. Renai was suspicious. They wouldn't cheaty old Petey, would they? Renai inquired further about why she was on board, especially without a ticket. Ilona said,
"Well, I don't know, but you should ask her boyfriend.
Zolt Horvath.
He'll know all the details."
I'm up all night. I'm going crazy, he said. But Mr. Renai was still suspicious. Because then she asked, "How much money do you think this is worth?" This is a huge red flag. In 20 years of doing this, you've never had anyone ask about money. Why now? So Mr. Renai hired an investigator and sent photos around of the missing girl. The next day, the phone rang. Ahoy hoy, it was the boyfriend again. Look, there's been a bit of a misunderstanding and the child isn't missing at all. And then he claimed he was confused because he had done too many drugs the night before. Oh. Okay, can I speak to the daughter then? At first, he was refused. So Renai said that he'd have to file a missing persons report to the police if he couldn't. The boyfriend relented.
Here again
Renai-
we face
Renai
our
met
death.
with Zolt
And again
brought
we
the
will
police
defy
with
it.
him. He speaks to the granddaughter and asks her if she's seen Mum. Yeah, I saw her today. Oh, really? Yeah, we went to the park today and we went on the swings. Oh no, the jig was up. So the mum walks in.
Placing sentry.
It's a miracle. And the story changed again. Okay, I'm not dead, but I did injure my leg when I jumped from the ship.
Placing alarm
I
bot.
immediately flew back to Budapest. Although don't worry about checking my legs because there are no visible marks or injuries. Old Petey, I'm beginning to think they weren't even on the boat. Also, it turns out this lady isn't her mum, it's just a neighbor. Eventually, Renee managed to make the bear confess. And Renee said, "Hey, we haven't done anything wrong. We haven't taken any money." And in the end, it looks like there'll be no criminal punishment for the scam, because Hungary, a former communist country, has no laws against insurance fraud.
Oh! Target spotted.
Over there.
Target down. No surprises. So long.
On second.
Get back on board, for fuck's sake.
Last player standing.
Developed.
Spike down B.
Bordo Caso, international hero overnight. He, like the rest
Their
of the
jet
world,
has nothing on me.
expected Scatino
I got
to
her.
go down with the ship. And when the captain chickened out, DeFalco was there to admonish him. And when he stopped answering the radio, he called them on his cell phone to continue putting him on blast.
Alarm bot out.
When the captain first reported
out.
DeFalco didn't believe the story and immediately began preparing a rescue effort, which likely saved several lives. His actions were applauded by the Italians who were tired of their public servants being corrupt and avoiding responsibility. Accordingly, shirts sporting Vada a bordo Carlo were being printed by the end of the week, others setting it as their phone's ringtone.
Here, there.
But in September 2014,
Alt assist.
Enemy spotted B.
Spike down
He
B.
had been passed up for promotion, that he had also not been told which admin office he was even being transferred to.
Recalling my bot. One enemy remaining.
Enemy spotted B.
Oh no! Yay!
Between himself and Admiral
So the battlefield
his former
changes.
boss. His status among the public overshadowed his superior in many ways. On the other hand, his boss said, no, it's part of a normal career progression for naval officers and that he must show more maturity and professionalism to advance.
Out.
Now, it's hard to know what's true in office politics, so let's leave that alone.
Alarm bot
Anyway,
out.
in 2018, DeFalco said Buenos noches, ya later, to the Italian Navy to become a politician. In March that year, he was elected to the Italian Senate, serving as a member for Livorno. He still serves there today.
I'm the captain.
Yoru teleporter mid.
Scratch one.
Spike down A.
Right between the eyes.
The day after the disaster, Scatino was taken into custody by police.
One enemy remaining.
This would not
Oh,
be a
you guys have the spike?
investigation. So the judge released him under house arrest at
Last player standing.
No
By
charges.
July of that year, the house arrest was relaxed and he was allowed within this general area. While under house arrest, he wrote a book.
Oh no, Dada! Oh no!
Speak Italian.
Oi!
He must have some
Last round
Nice
and
shot.
a half.
Ay, mungdan ke?
But he had an affair with her as well.
Sorry.
Hold on, I got it. Not content with abandoning his
You like that?
dude is determined to abandon
You gonna
his
like
as
that?
well.
That.
Faces criminal charges. Straight away,
You okay, man?
plea
Oh.
bargain was fought. And
Are you
all
okay, sir?
those plea bargains are accepted, except for Scatino's. And the condition of everyone's reduced sentences are that they must provide witness testimony against.
Who's next?
Ciro, Jacob, and Silvia are all given suspended sentences. Roberto and Manrico are able to opt for community service.
One less.
Not a
Ultimate
bad
ready.
deal. Good deal.
Hold that thing with you.
That meant that Scatino was
Reeling
now
them
all
in.
on his own. Ciro, the first officer, was the first to give his testimony. On the witness stand, he claimed that Scatino was distracted by his
One enemy remaining.
and other guests on
Spike down B.
Placing swarm grenade.
was Jake.
Switching sides.
And he said,
Yeah!
My smokes can block the enemy's line of sight.
Can I have the spectrum? Whoever has spectrum, can I have, please? Give me Killjoy, give me spectrum, please. Give me spectrum.
And when they said, wait,
Yeah.
this is testimony, he just scowled.
I like it because I'm autistic.
After that, Ferrarini gave his testimony, then so, look, we don't have time to relitigate the whole trial. So let's just go straight to the point. Guilty!
Alright, let's go.
Scatino
You need me to smoke mid free? Killjoy?
causing a shipwreck, abandoning ship, and lying to authorities. He is sentenced
Alright,
to
man.
16
Good luck.
years and 1 month.
Plant dice. But
wait, there's still the appeal. The appeals trial begins. And the verdict on the appeal? Surprise! Rejected.
Both of them no, both no.
And the verdict on the final appeal?
Scatino made multiple attempts to secure a plea deal, but was denied by the prosecution each time. The prosecution called for Scatino to be sentenced to 20 years the incident, a Titanic affair.
Spike planted.
Scatino was not. His lawyer stated that he was waiting
Last player
he could
standing.
immediately start serving his sentence. 5 years, 4 months after the disaster.
try, Daddy. Nice try.
The salvage operation
Don't die.
was enormous.
If you need
It
help
took over
figuring
2
out
years
how.
and cost an estimated $1.2 billion.
Daddy, can I have your classic again, please? I need it. I need it. Oh yeah! You can have my prime.
At the same time, they had to pump seawater in so that the ballast wasn't affected and the ship didn't slide around. In early 2013, a platform was Sponsons were then attached to the
Let's
side
make a
of the
push
ship,
A, then
and
let's go
cables
B.
attached to the
I
other.
promise they will never expect.
The sponsons were then dragged underwater.
Smoke's
and
down.
allow the ocean to.
Target spotted hit.
By late 2015,
Down you go.
Run. Run it.
were then attached
Woo!
to the side of the ship.
B, let's go hit B.
Now rested partially
Yeah.
above and crews could walk around safely. By
Spectrum.
2014, the water was removed from the sponsons and compressed air was pumped
Spike down A.
and she was ready to cruise again. This time to a port.
One enemy remaining.
It was a 4-day training journey to the docks where a 2-year process of dismantling and recycling
Turret
would
out.
begin. That same weekend of
Planted.
Scatino was busy. He was the guest of honor at a white party on an island in the Bay of Naples. He appeared on the front page of the local
Alarm bot
newspaper,
out.
flanked by 2 of Italy's most eligible bachelorettes.
Pull them to their grave. Nothing there.
Anyway, so these are the things that I remember from the Costa Rica.
Killed my bot. Looks like I was the smarter one.
Let's go.
And then
Oh.
little fella.
Rush them. Nicely done. We got this.
Well, it's time to return you. From whence you came.
Turret out.
I'm going to
Just
alert
quick things.
B.
NordVPN, good product, check them out. Number 2, there's a new video on the second channel. You probably didn't see it because it was temporarily restricted. Now it's not. Enjoy it. If you've never seen the second channel before, give it a go.
Here.
Different type of content,
Here.
but we put a lot of production in.
Okay.
Secret channels as well, but I ain't telling you where they are. 5. No more 45-minute videos on the main channel. Back to 10 to 15 minutes and more often. 6.
Enemy spotted
Q&A coming out next week on incognito mode. It's got a ton of detail that we had to cut for the sake of brevity, and will no doubt be corrections as well.
BSP, go B, go B if you can.
Spicy.
Go B, please. Go B, go B. I have their flank, they cannot escape. Go B.
Still in sight.
Ship is green.
Last player standing.
Nice,
Spike
nice.
down A.
You should run.
Thirty seconds left. One enemy remaining.
You guys want this stick? I told you stay. Go B.
Stim beacon here.
Guys! Ah! Ah! Ah!
Match point.
As much as this world could, it's mine, and I will
Guys.
kill to defend it.
Dude, this is dumb. Who the fuck builds a boat that big? Why do you need to
Need a drop.
I kept checking. Go B. B is free. I have their flank. No. You guys want to die? Ah!
Placing
Ah! Dying is bad, you know. My mom said if you die, you go to hell. That's a good deal.
Smoke's down.
slap their shit?
Who's next?
He said quit it. This is too much. I feel like getting
Spike down mid. player standing.
The hunt begins.
Defenders win.
The place where the lunchbox is, or you could go back to the very beginning. What would you like to do, Sam? I know he loves tic-tac-toe. That's the problem. This guy fucking loves tic-tac-toe. But I think he can piece it together, dude. He's gotten a little crazy, but maybe you need a little bit of craziness to solve a puzzle that's this hard.
That's a lot of options again. Finding my trusty Pajama Sam lunchbox is essential. We definitely can't
Match
proceed
found.
to the final part of the party with darkness until we recover it. But let's think. We've already found some pretty interesting solutions throughout our journey so far. Maybe it wouldn't hurt to revisit the magnet on the door. Though it sounds out of the way, it could hold more clues to guide us toward a recognizable ending where all denouements happen and adventures get solved. Definitely worth a try. Then we visit the mines if the magnet gives us no leads, and if not, cross your fingers and hope for the best once more. Go Poggies.
Go fucking Poggies, my man.
Wherever
My
they run,
fucking
I
Sam,
will find
dude.
them.
My Sam. We're taking 24 to the end. He had a little like brief relapse, but he's good again. He's good right now. This is simultaneously by far one of the worst streams I've ever done and the most epic and gratifying. Let's revisit the magnet on the door. Revisit means grab it.
Hey, a magnet.
Sam 24. You are one decision away from completing this game. You have all the pieces. You just need to realize that you can use the magnet to pick up the lunchbox from the river. Great job, Sam. You were able to pick up the magnet off of the door. Now you have a magnet that you're carrying around that you can use in the future. Now what would you like to do next? Come on. Come on. I have terrible news. Sam 24 killed himself. He couldn't handle the pressure. There was too much information. The pressure was too high, dude. It was too high. He just shut down. He died tragically. I think he had a pacemaker and the magnet turned it off. Fuck. He was such a perfect boy.
07.
Oh, yes.
A hero died today. Sam 24, never forgotten. We love you and miss you. Fly high, son.
So, at the end of it all, we are on to our 25th Sam. This Sam is the final. 24 was the GOAT. He was the GOAT's shit. But Sam 25, we cannot lose him. Everything we've worked toward has been towards 25. Sam 24 put all of the pieces in place so that Sam 25 could take us home. Sam 25, welcome to the world.
That was like watching your grandparent in the hospital get better for a few days, giving you hope right before they flatline.
24 walked so 25 could run. Sam 24 led others to a treasure he could not possess. Finish the job, 25.
Finish the job, 25. He needs to make one decision. Use the magnet to get the lunchbox, and then technically walk into Darkness's bedroom. Okay, Sam 25, your brothers might be missing, but you know that they always wanted you to finish this adventure for them. That was their dying wish, and now it's your opportunity, Sam 25. So far in this adventure, you lost your Pajama Sam mask and your Pajama Sam flashlight, but fortunately, you managed to find both of those. The only thing left to find is your Pajama Sam Signature Edition all-metal lunchbox. You found it in the river, but it's too deep in the river, and you couldn't find a way to grab it yet. Since then, you've explored through the mines, found gold that you spent to go play tic-tac-toe. You found a doorknob and opened an outhouse and discovered your flashlight inside. You helped some communist carrots. You danced with furniture and you answered questions. Right now, in your possession, you have a can of oil, your mask,
Okay,
flashlight,
I put together
and the
some data
magnet
on our
that you
last
picked up.
6 combat
All that's
missions.
left is to
Did you
find
read
a
it?
way to get your
Did
lunchbox.
anyone
What do
read
you
it?
do, Sam? That's a
Oh,
lot.
God.
That's a lot to
anyone
throw at a
here
brand
read?
new boy. Come on, finish it.
I think it's time to use the magnet to retrieve my lunchbox at the bottom of the river. I'll tie the magnet to a piece of string and lower it into the river. Once the magnet attaches to the lunchbox, I'll slowly pull it up.
We're going. Sam 25, you're a fucking genius. I love you. You just avenged all of your dead brothers. Let's get that goddamn lunchbox. His adventures changed him.
Boy. The pipes start flowing.
Magnet.
Lamp, and down the
Lunchbox.
box inside. The summer's gone, and all the flowers are gone.
Revealing area.
It's must go and I must find.
Finish the fight, 25.
I had this friend named...
Turret out.
Right here. Down.
You figured it out. You were able to use the magnet to turn up the light bulb. And now you have all three of your items together. Flashlight, your mask,
Last player standing.
everything you need to go capture Darkness. If you remember from earlier, Darkness's bedroom was at the top of his house. You had all of your items. What would you like to do now? Literally the game ends if he says go into Darkness's bedroom.
It feels great to have all my things back and ready for capturing Darkness. Well, I think I should keep exploring this place. Who knows what else I might find? Maybe I can even find some other tools or tricks I can use to capture Darkness, or maybe I'll find out more about why he really hates the light. I just hope I don't run into any more
bad to kill that brimstone.
It just makes me feel
I mean, I
asterisk.
wonder.
Finish the fight.
Just feels bad.
I think I want to head to Darkness's house and check out the dance
No!
chemistry set. It sounds like there might be some useful items or instructions in there that I can use to help me on my mission. Plus, if I can observe how the furniture boogies down, maybe I can strategize how to use their moves to defeat
Blind there, Scout.
That doesn't make
Placing
sense.
alarm bot.
Sam 25. It is 11:15. And
Scanning ahead.
Please tell
Stealing
me to stop.
Found them.
Insane.
Okay, here. He also wanted to check out the chemistry.
Hawk out!
Okay, Sam. You went to the lecture and you learned how to boogie. You also visited the chemistry set, and you can check out some of those recipes if you would like. You can also go back to your mind.
Spike down. C.
Capture Darkness. Enemy now that you have all three of your what would you like to do? Please, you know how to boogie. You have everything you need. Do not cook. Do not cook.
Revealing area. There they are.
Spike down. C. Last player standing.
To capture Darkness. I think it's time to
Raina's still hungry? I'm sure my pets can chase out some game for you.
He's ready! The boy is ready!
Let him explore him. Move through this world.
No, there's no time. Okay, we're going into Darkness's room.
Reloading.
We survived.
Scanning ahead.
Seek them out. Ah, found one. Fire in the hole! There's another. Hawk out. Blinded.
Chat. I see something. Quick map
Reloading.
He's 100% of the fucking game.
Mom's gonna be so proud of me.
Right here. Defeated.
Okay, Sam. Went through the door. This is bedroom. It looks like you
Right here.
interact with the bed,
Right here.
cabinet, but there's also a closet door with a big lock on it. What would you
Scanning
like to
ahead.
do?
Found them.
I thought I'd be able to find Darkness right away. Oh well, let's check out the bed. I wonder if there's something under it that could be
Hawk
helpful.
out.
Maybe a clue, a secret passage to another part of the house. Alrighty, time to put my detective hat on.
Okay, you want to check the bed. There's nothing in the bed. It's a baseball pitch. Under the bed. Nothing under there except an egg.
Enemy spotted.
He needs to click this door.
You fought well.
And the game is over. Okay, 25. The bed.
30 seconds left. Last player standing.
My ult is
One
ready.
enemy remaining. Spike down A.
Or go back to anything else in the land of darkness. What do you want to do? Tell him about the game. Sorry.
Last round before the switch.
Don't save anything. Last chance to use our stuff.
Well, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Time to move on to the closet then. It could be trouble to deal with some dankest clothes. Maybe Darkness has some nifty costumes that I can try on for camouflage, or even an outfit with ultraviolet vision to enhance my sight in the dark.
Wait.
Here goes nothing. Let's see.
We have to go play tic-tac-toe to get the key.
Quick peeks
oh wait, the
now.
shelf. Okay. There's probably a key in here. Hold on. Please. This is giving him way too much
Revealing area.
to decide he wants to go play tic-tac-toe.
There they are.
I am the hunter!
Reloading.
Go back to any of the other areas of the land of darkness.
Pork out!
Hurtling ever closer to the abyss.
Frick, can't even access the closet.
Supply drone.
Joke's over!
Spike down. C. Last player standing.
I should check it out first. On lockpick, a key I can use, or a mirror that can reflect light to help better.
Switching sides.
The symphony of death. Don't worry, you get used to it.
Can I tell him that you saw a key in the shelf still? I'll tell him there's a pile of keys and also that there was one that was still in the shelf. That's fine. He would have seen that if he was looking. Oh, wow, Sam. You opened up the cabinet and a big pile of keys fell out. There's so many keys piled up on the floor now. You also saw one key remaining at the back of the shelf that didn't fall out. What would you like to do? Try all the keys. No, please no. 25, you can figure this out.
Poggies. That was so lucky to have found that massive pile of keys. Now I have a better chance
Scanning
to
ahead.
find the right one to unlock the closet door.
Time to
Let's do
hunt.
some testing to see which key is a perfect fit for the closet door. I'll try all of the full-sized keys first, making sure to eliminate the ones that don't fit properly as I go. But first, let's see if that one key that didn't fall out of the shelf fits the lock. If not, I'll move to the
Spike
pile of
planted.
keys and begin testing them one by one.
He's dead. First, let's see if that one key that didn't fall out of the shelf fits the lock. Oh my god!
Captain killed.
You fucking genius!
On target. Right here. Right here.
Last player standing.
That's it! You fucking genius!
Match point.
Act on my intel. Don't give them time to reposition.
One click. I am going to tell him all of the things that he could do back in the land of darkness. So there's no railroading. I will recap everything he can go do. Finish the fight. 25. Great job, Sam. The one key that was remaining in the shelf opened the lock to the door. Now the closet in Darkness's bedroom is open, and you can enter. But technically, you could also go back to the land of darkness and explore any of the areas.
Revealing area.
The river,
Found them.
like the chemistry lab or the dancing room. What would you like to do?
Spikes here.
I feel like I made it.
My ult is ready.
I am the hunter!
That one key closet, but with that
Spike
said,
down
it
A.
wouldn't be the savvy key to proceed without exploring its mysteries and secrets. Could be under pump up my courage and for the rest of the land of darkness.
Right here.
Capture darkness to see if I have missed anything or to find more valuable items that I can utilize. But for now,
One enemy remaining. Spike down A. Last player standing.
25! 20 fucking 5!
A.
Sam 25 actually
Attackers win.
without going insane or being shot. And he enjoyed a heartwarming ending sequence where he actually becomes friends with darkness and they play a game of tic-tac-toe together all night long. Congratulations. Sam, you fucking did it.
Okay.
And all of your dead brothers that I murdered have been avenged. Thanks to you, Sam 25.
Are you all right in there?
What do you have to say for yourself?
Good night, dear.
What do you have to say to all the Sams who were lost on this journey?
Hell, asterisk, 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 asterisk. Yeah, I did it. I captured darkness and avenged my brothers. Justice has prevailed. Man, I'm gonna be the boogie monster of the braggers once I show my parents. To my lost Sam brothers, I just want to say how proud I am that we come from the same family line of solvers and closure appraisers. Despite the many challenges we might have faced on
Match
this adventure,
found.
you better believe that I thought of you and your unwavering courage every step of the way. And for the record, I haven't forgotten about where you guys have been. I'll pry your disappearance open like an oyster once I get home.
No. You do not need to investigate their death. Oh no, 25, look out! Oh shit, the investigation ends. And thus, Sam 25 was happily reunited with his brothers. What a heartwarming ending. And best of all, the speedrun moderators actually approved this as a speedrun.
All right,
I'm
where's the
honored to say
fight?
that me and the Sam brothers are now officially one of the top 100 Pajama Sam speedrunners of all time. Baba Gaboosh! Sup? Beef Dad's arrived.
All hail Pickle Gang, Pickle Yasmin _ QT and Pickle Doug. We all pickling today.
Are we? Are we? Pulls it up at a random timestamp and then he watches it. Alright, well, let's begin. Oh no, we can't begin. We have to like decide what we're doing.
Hey Doug, I just installed a new video card and the italics are showing up really well.
Okay, good. Good to know. All right, y'all. As a heads up, the alerts are quite far behind right now. So I do not recommend donating bits to tell me what idea you want to put on the bingo board because it will pop up like 20 minutes from now when we've moved on to a different topic. This always happens. I'm not scamming you out of money. I'm giving you a heads up of what's going on. The alerts are delayed. We need to come up with 25 different things that are bingo moments that if they happen in the VOD that we're watching, then we get to check it off on the bingo board. I feel like playing a GTA 5 mod that I made is good. I die in any game feels good. Again, we'll have 1 minute on every VOD. I have a mustache. I don't know how you guys feel about this. Chat says rigged. That one's easy. Okay, you're saying divorce. Chat, use your words. You are literally just saying the word divorce. What do you mean? Do you mean that somebody says divorce in chat? Use your words. Like, use your words. What do you want? Olive oil? The likelihood that we... Hold on. Let's look at some stats real quick. Twitch tracker.
Hello, Doug.
Let's get a sense of what we're working with.
Today.
Is it really that? That's dope. Hello? Okay. I have streamed 1,923 hours in total. What you did to you. Okay, yeah. Start.
Hawk out! Hawk out!
No! Oh god, her percher, Jesus. We live? Oh, parser.
Turning around.
Okay, yep, cool. Yep, very cool. Yep, it's just, there's just a lot of centrifugal force. Yeah, it's just
spike planted.
It's just trying to.
Got him.
Are we live?
Hawk out!
Chat, are we live?
Blinded.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
Oh, cool.
Throwing next.
Hi, chat. Can you guys hear us? Yeah. Hey, where's the microphone?
Their jet has nothing on.
Oh, okay. Oh, like, oh,
Hey,
gotcha.
got it.
It's like right there. Hello. There's nothing in the car that I can't show, right? At this point, we're all good?
Yeah. Wait, watch this.
You're good. They wave.
Don't give them ground.
Okay. Watched him snipe the guy.
Okay.
You should have pointed at the other car and gone...
Is that done ordering already? No way. No, okay, now they're ordering.
You should have pointed at the other car and gone, you're lying.
Alright, chat, here's what we might get. Orange chicken, broccoli beef, string bean chicken feet, honey sets. That sounds great, honestly. Okay, mushrooms I can't do. That is actually one thing.
Last player standing.
Alright, you guys can watch. Alright. I just hate it a lot. I mean, I could. I won't
Nothing
die,
there.
but... no, you say it. I just despise mushrooms a lot.
Spike planted.
Alright, so chat, this is restaurant number 2. Number 1 was Panda Express. Sorry, number 1 was McDonald's. We got lucky and literally just got a
Last round in the half.
Empty and McFlurry.
Make them regret their choice.
Pan Express. This person has been taking over 30 seconds to order, which is a bad sign. Okay.
Time to mobilize my pack.
No problem.
Seek them out.
Hi, the person in front of us, that sounded really good. Can we get what they're getting? Can I have what he's having in front of me? Just the exact same order.
My ult's ready.
Okay.
Enemy A.
Thank you.
We got mushrooms. I saw mushroom on the menu.
Nowhere to run!
Dude, I feel like she knows. She so knows. Okay, there was 4 orders. There's 4 orders on the.
Hey, there's 4 of us.
Yeah, it's a good thing we found the parkser in a lot, like literally in a lot.
One enemy remaining.
She's a stream sniper. No, dude, the mushroom is a little scary. I didn't even look at the end. It might have been. Okay, the mushroom. Okay, you guys got a mushroom.
We can carry your burdens. Okay, so if you're worried about something, we'll have what you're having.
Okay, good.
10 seconds left.
Can somebody food?
Okay, yeah, that's good.
Switching sides.
Okay, that person.
We have to do that too. Why did you pay the back? Tell us your secrets!
Okay. I don't even think. Hi, Abby. I don't even think that there was orange chicken.
Blinded.
He gave her something.
Hawk out.
Wait, what is happening?
Blinded.
Alright, hold on, I gotta pay in a sec. I'm about to be poisoned.
Bring them down.
Alright, Dad.
Reloading.
Doug's leaning out of the car. Looks
Last
like they're
player standing.
handling whatever happened before us. Alright, that doesn't sound like a terribly big order. Parser? Alright, hi, Parser.
16.
We're back with another TikTok star getting arrested.
Spike planted.
Oh yes,
Barrier
the world is
deployed.
healing. Oh man, you know, just to be a little elitist thing. You know, TikTokers are nothing. You're nothing. All right.
No respect.
You don't make any sense. You barely make anything. You're out there getting millions of views. They're worth nothing. And then you get pulled over and you're like, don't you know who I am? Nobody knows who you are.
I don't know who I am.
Nope. TikTok's actually pretty great. I do feel bad for TikTokers though, in that sense that they do get so many views and so many people see them, but like in short form content, like ad sense where like, you know, I make my money or we make our money on YouTube. It's just
Match
not
point.
a thing.
Hum
Like,
in.
it is
Let's
kind
go.
of, but not
I
really,
got
and you have to
things
go
to
through like doing branded deals and fan interaction stuff to get the monies. Same thing with like Instagram, right? It's like I want to be Insta famous. I'm always like, why? You're putting in like the same amount of work for like not as much. And then when you get pulled over by the cops, you're like, don't you know who I am? Like this guy right here that would have watched. We're looking at EWU body cam. TikTok star convinced that laws don't apply to him.
Blinded.
You ever heard this dude? No. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. TikTok famous. What does it mean? Actually, I can't really say that either because outside of like the YouTube bubble, like even like the biggest creators, people don't know who they are, right?
Here.
We use like Markiplier for instance. He goes out and like goes out to the red carpet of like a movie premiere. They're gonna be like, huh?
One
Who's here?
here.
I heard about the
Seek
power.
them out.
Catching up to
Found
me.
one.
Uh-oh.
Bring
Check
them
out his
down.
TikTok real quick.
Last player standing.
What happened?
He's door dashing?
I got spicy content.
30 seconds left.
Where's the spicy content at? OnlyFans, your boy.
Getting arrested.
Yeah, I love everyone telling me you're not
Defenders win.
famous, but if someone who wasn't famous got arrested, it wouldn't be on TMZ. Just saying. True. Well, I think the reason it's on, I mean, he's not wrong. He is infamous now. People love, like, I love it. We love making content about TikTok stars getting Just getting, I get screwed over. But if someone hits you with a, do you know who I am? Oh, there's nothing sweeter than watching that person get it. So yeah, okay, that makes more sense
fair.
now. I was expecting like, you know, millions of followers or something like that. Yeah, got you. Yeah, I don't think the reason that everybody's talking about this is because of how famous you are. I think it's because they want to see you suffer in this case. All right, cool. Now we know what's going on.
There's a guy driving around in a pink Mercedes. He almost just hit a lady with pushing a little stroller with his kids in the shopping center.
Wow.
I just saw a guy on a pink Mercedes SUV. He went down off his car, shirtless, shoeless, and started shooting the lady's car.
It was just a prank, bro. They're just doing a prank.
I was just making a video.
I'm just gonna go say that, you know, Icy Wiener or Wyatt is or whatever his name was. Maybe he's a genius. This is all a marketing scheme to get more famous.
Oh,
yeah, big brain right here. That's what I'm talking about. We're talking about it. Everyone's talking about this. Heck yeah, everyone's making video again because the title TikTok star, something terrible happens to him. It's fantastic. Everyone loves it.
This dude was parked in the middle of the road, like right at the light.
Okay.
To get back in the car, stop blocking traffic. You literally was that someone?
This EW body cam, they got this big freaking like
watermark.
Yeah, a watermark. But why? It's not their footage. Yeah, whatever. It's just getting on my nerves. It's like there the whole time.
Come on, man, get back in the car. Go about your day. He goes, oh, look you, this and that. I got a gun, all this. I'm like,
we got a gun.
Whatever. He cuts us off right here.
Okay.
He threw the drink at me, so I got out of the truck, obviously.
He threw the drink at me, so obviously I had to defend myself.
Points it at me. I'll be like, oh, they pointed it in my face. I'll turn around just to leave, and right as I turn around, whack me in the back of the head. So there was literally.
Wow. So brandishing a weapon and then assault. Wow. All right. You better watch out for Icy Wiener here. Freaking pistol whip you.
He's gonna get another heart tattoo on the. They kept messing around.
All these victims, yeah. I mean, he just hates dolphin fans. But the real problem is, you know, screw the dolphins.
I beat you. She was after.
They got a video of it.
Yes.
Phone call from a Wyatt.
As referenced over the police radio, Wyatt is making his own 911 call to report.
Like, you gotta get the story straight, guys. This is what really happened, all right?
Yeah, let me tell you.
It was over because somebody tried to kill me in the car.
Okay, tell me exactly what happened.
This truck came up and tried to cut me off.
Feels very, very calm for almost, you know, someone trying to kill him.
Right.
Did they hurt you, sir?
They did not hurt me because I had a gun.
No. Okay, and did you put the gun back in the case or you still have it in your hand?
I just opened the glove box and I said, do you guys really want to fuck me right now?
I wonder if this is like after they saw him allegedly almost run over a woman and a baby, you know, or if it was the homie that, like, you know, someone getting pistol whipped, or if this is after the fact, or what happened. Yeah, it's a wild story.
Wow, this is different.
Officers obtain his phone number and give him a call.
Are you at your house right now? Okay, where are you? Can I come meet you?
When the lawyer comes home, I will have...
Time to lawyer up. All right. You know what? When a lawyer's present.
All right.
This is the clarity of after the whole situation of... Yeah.
I did pistol whip that one.
I might need to get a lawyer, you know. All right.
Officers finally find Wyatt as he's leaving his house in the notorious pink Mercedes.
They didn't shoot. Oh, the way he jumped, I thought he shot. I think he's yelling.
Put your hands out the window. Put both of your hands out the window. Came around with you.
I don't know who I am.
Nope. Get out of the car.
Do y'all really want to mess with me right now? I got a gun in the car.
Y'all know who I am. I just pistol whipped a dude allegedly may have almost ran over
a baby.
4 dudes jumped out trying to fight me. I about shot all them. Y'all really want to mess with me? Y'all know who I am. You ain't heard?
Icy. Let's go.
I'm the one true Icy Wiener. Y'all better watch out.
Keep your hands up. I can't take your seatbelt out. Take your seatbelt off and get out of the car. Do it now. So mad.
Sure, I can help.
Why? You better watch out.
I just need something in return.
Yeah, you ain't gonna carry your way out of this.
All
You're gonna carry your way out of this one. I mean, you got the crimes that have been alleged so far have been like, you know, brandishing your weapon.
Only together can we stand against the darkness.
The whether or not you almost hit someone, you know, whatever.
To your battle stations.
Admitted to having a weapon, you know. These guys aren't gonna mess around with you, you know.
No, especially after dude showed video footage.
Yeah, right. It's just even just like on the 911 call, like I have a gun in my glove box, right? You know,
right.
There's all these. They're going to act like this if they know that, because who knows? They don't know this dude. This could be freaking on bath salts in there. They don't know.
Right.
Get on the ground. I know, right? Get on the ground. Get on the ground. You're gonna get tased. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Oh. Next time, do what you're told. We won't have that problem.
Yep. I mean, the advice I always got when doing the police is you just say, okay, you know, you just go with it. If you haven't done anything wrong, you know,
I'll let you go.
Yep, you go through the crap. You know, if they've violated your rights, lawyer up, take care of it. But like during the facts, you know, it's just like you're not going to still wear your way out of it. You're just going to get your face shoved in the concrete like nothing happened They don't mean your render rights. You're free to go. Is that how you think it works?
Trust me, bro. After they pick your face up out there, they're read them to you.
They're detaining you for questioning or something like that. They get Miranda rights. They already got him for something. Like, I already know he committed a crime. Then, you know, it doesn't matter. You know,
it seems Wyatt has been missing for required to read Miranda rights before detaining him. The brother before questioning or interrogating him.
And literally, like, if they're going to ask you questions, then they Miranda.
Right.
You know? It's like,
you know, you can stay silent.
Like, imagine, like, they're taking you to jail, and you're like,
That's not so like children.
Denies he has a gun in his vehicle. Several witnesses allege that they saw him with one.
Are you allowing us to look through the car or not? Yes. And open. Where's his keys?
Wow. I don't have a gun. Well, okay.
Oh man, got a nice purse too. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, he does.
They got hit by a gun. There's a witness. Everything. So we can't lie. You know?
Like, yeah, this is the part we take you to down and you get your lawyer and then, you know, you go into jail, you know.
Somebody else has a phone.
It's like my witness as I tell her what to say.
He's like, remember when I pulled the gun out there, show them?
Actually, by law,
Double kill.
Consider that taken care of.
Now you're gonna be a thief.
He's really set Wyatt off.
Oh, it's gonna be like that the video we watched where the freaking student pepper sprayed the teacher. You know, just my phone.
Yeah.
I don't want you guys to be talking without me hearing. If it's about my matter. Okay. Thank you. Yes, go down the window. Nope.
Okay, bet. That makes you mad, Clay.
That's how you think? Okay, cool.
On my way. Be careful.
It was their fault. They knew they came after me.
They're trying to take down the car.
Don't know who I am, you know? YouTube or TikTok or Twitch or something like
Show me the video too.
notes that said exactly what happened, and they said this happened, this happened, this happened. You had this. So
wait, you must be mistaken. This isn't the courtroom.
It's like it's like even like for all kinds of situations, like say there's like a domestic abuse call or something, you know, like it's like there's not just like a magic plot around that you have to show me the audio, the video of this thing that happened. All right, I'm free to go.
You don't even Thanks. No, we can't call your mom.
The cop is just like not.
An enemy has been slain.
What do you think, buddy?
Still gonna deal. Literally, he's like, yo, you got all that proof? You have been slain. Easy court case.
They got a number,
Not outmatched.
you know, you're going. You go with the car. Like, you have video proof of me shooting that person. How do you know it's the same gun? You've done like ballistics on it or anything? You don't know. I'm free to go.
Killing spree.
You'll see the blood splatter on my left leg anymore.
Never stand in the fire.
Wyatt's girlfriend soon arrives on scene to pick up the Mercedes.
Oh, she's got the Balenciaga, or however you say it. Oh God.
Ah, yeah.
Jeez.
I guess he called someone, and then he went all the way back there instead of meeting with us.
They're really trying to carry their way out of this.
Do I need to step in and do all the
And we can figure it out later, you know?
Exactly.
And he's got a big ass, like, knot on the back of his head. No, but
Evil shall be cleansed.
Another taken out.
Millions of followers? Really? I just looked. That's what I was confused. I'm trying to figure out where those are still.
Hey, you got 12K on the gram.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying, god dang. Freaking got a pink Mercedes and the Balenciaga and all that. You know, geez, they got that money. Where's it at? I want to know.
Nobody tased
He is on a rampage.
I didn't say
I nearly lost a wing. I must keep up.
Am I? Yeah. Oh, am I?
This is making me dumber listening to him.
Jeez.
Finished yet.
Oh, we ain't done yet. I love watching this happen.
Remember, don't get hit. It's a handy
Or
trick
whatever.
that will
Like,
prevent
anyone.
situations like
Oh, it could be anybody doing this.
You may fall.
You don't live in Philly, bro.
An ally has been slain.
You'll earn a couple more before the night is over.
Tiger King!
Oh, he got the Tiger
Got the
King.
Tiger King!
Powerful
Yeah!
artifact.
Oh, icy wiener
Another
exotic
taken
coming
out.
at you right now.
Okay. Why do I have to go to jail? You pissed off the guy over the head with a gun. No, I didn't. You have no proof. We have a video.
Do we have the video? Let's see. Does he do it?
Time to collect the bounty.
Is he chasing them down?
Yeah. Nobody even pull into his lane.
This is where they talk to your lawyer. You're not smooth talking yourself out of this situation. Get him.
Let him take his figure it out.
This is battle like children.
That's your jewelry, dude.
Double kill.
My own personal values. I can't imagine.
Has been slain.
It's just me, like
that's $80,000 that can go on your home.
Or, you know, I can invest that and like put it into a trust for my kid. I don't know. You know, spending $80,000, like people that wear Rolexes are like some of the dumbest people on the planet to me. Like unless you got it, like, you know, you worked at a place for like 80 years and they gave you one, cool. But if you like go and like buy one so that you can flex on people, it's so dumb to me. Such a way, you know, you're just gonna get robbed anyway. You know, good luck, man.
Right.
Have a seat in the car.
You don't know who I am.
There you go. Put on the charge right there.
But now we're friends. You know, common ground.
One count of He's expected to appear in court in July of 2023.
Oh, I can't wait to see that. That's gonna be.
Saw that one coming.
I mean, maybe, you know, unless he got the God lawyer, you know. I don't know. That was fun. I like that. I've actually heard someone say that. Never
Yo, dude, seriously.
Well, I continued on. So me and Felix, we bond pretty well over our games. Show everybody, and got Wyatt over here that shows his real face. Whatever, you know.
Yeah, the off-camera guy.
The off-camera guy. That's a bit more common thing. Thank you guys very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, leave a comment, like, for
Your middle Phoenix is under attack. That's too bad.
Evil shall be
Hello everyone, I'm Toast Kid and that's Buff Bro. Today's video is about whatever happened to the Mickey Mouse Predator. Now you may remember him. Oh, Chris Hansen showed up when he was
Teammate fall. The bird.
Your Titan's under attack.
battle like
So we're watching the video from what happened to the Predator with the Jimmy Boys and Jeff Stacy. So we're gonna watch that and see just what happened.
Another taken out.
forward, my creation.
So normal my icebreaker.
Yep.
Said she was the conversation was adult.
Not outmatched.
Which, you know, that may have been what was going on, but the guy that had like the freaking duct tape and everything. Yeah.
I'm Chris Hansen, and I'm a reporter for Dateline NBC. We're doing a story on adults who try to meet teens.
That's not
It's been a while since we've seen this, but like as soon as they pop out, it's like walk outside. Oh!
Killing spree.
It was, you know, it's just Oman. It was just, you know, pretend.
I was just coming to check on her, you know what I'm saying? Make sure she's okay, because this wasn't right.
I'm just here to watch.
They argued that since NBC was justice, who is the group of Stacy and the other men, this created a conflict of The judge, however, rejected the argument.
Double kill. See a moment there. Trying to stab himself, or is that another dude?
Oh God.
Oh, okay. I just said that. The Ravens are like, dang, this thing can outplay the video. We already know. What are these things in the street? Are these tables out there in the street? Block off like the main street. Oh, yeah.
For the next couple of years, it seems. However, in 2015, things would begin to turn around for Jeff Stacy.
Oh, right. Yeah, I got the up and up. Oh, yeah, I've seen this picture whenever we looked at the Wikipedia. So, yeah, he's met somebody.
Forward, my creation.
This going like, oh, yeah, he's
All that one coming. This guy cheated.
The woman just met wasn't a minor.
someone, appropriate
Not
age for those.
outmatched. He is on a rampage.
Guy come up, it's like, by the way, I was on Dateline a long time ago. Registered everything. Love prevailed. Hooray!
And according to a social media post by Jeff's wife, Jeff's philosophy was commitment is coming in the door. A bit ironic.
Alright, that's the best. Low blow. I like to think that most people can change for the better. An awful person for what he did.
He's a Tony.
Yeah, Tony. That's a good word. Yeah. Definitely gonna be a in your life.
Another taken out.
Oh my God.
Killing spree.
That's what it was. It wasn't the Mickey Mouse voice. He was doing the Bruce Hey, whoa, hang on a minute. People maybe I should.
Time to collect the bounty.
It's a primitive
Never standing among an enemy has been slain. Double kill.
He's going after the trolls, man. He's going after the trolls.
He's feeding them.
Oh, he's beating them.
Wow.
I will be honest.
Another taken out.
After this, I will need all of your love.
Cleave in two. The adventurer will not stop until their duty is filled.
That's the point that I'm conflicted about. They did this obviously very terrible thing in the past. And then, 10 years later, whatever this is, more than that later, they live their life and she's like, I get married. And like, oh my God, did you know? And she's like, yes, I did. Leave me alone, or whatever. It's like, what point does it become
right.
doing the right thing and warning people that may not know or may not be informed to just like harassment?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because at that point, he can't move on if he keep trying to destroy his life.
So it's, of course you want to be like, he was under to catch a bear, screw that guy, I hope he burns in hell,
Right.
And then if they haven't done anything else wrong, they learn their lesson, they're like, oh, whoa, okay, they don't have like this fetish or anything, it was like a mistake they made, and they try to move past it. Like, which one? What's the? It's a tough. For me as a content creator and having like a platform, it's really hard for me to be like, yeah, get them guys, because then that's a bad look, right?
Right. Yeah.
It's
and
a tough
it can't
one.
go way too far, and that's bad.
Yep. Well, let's see what happened. Let's see how it played out.
Why is your voice so unusual?
Oh, there we
I had
go.
a cold and was high. I have a normal voice.
Oh, he's